tick through storms, through silent rooms, measured joy and measured gloom. But one dusk, it missed a sound, a beat just vanished, never found. No gear was cracked, no spring was torn. It simply skipped where love was born. A second lost inside the air, like truth too soft for time to bear. Not all moments count the same. Some slip past without a name. It didn't stop, just changed its speed. That clock that skipped a beat. I stood beneath it, held my breath. It felt like time had tasted death. But in that space, I saw it clear. The life we missed was waiting here. So when you find your rhythm breaks, don't fix the silence that makes. Some hearts aren't built to stay on beat, like that clock, incomplete. Not all moments count the same. Some slip past without a name. It didn't stop, just changed its speed. That clock that skipped a beat. Some hearts aren't built to stay on beat, like that clock, incomplete. Meant to drift with the morning wind, born for skies that never end. But it touched the water's face and slowly fell from grace. Carried dreams from wing and song, weightless fate that floated along. Now it rests where light can't reach, far below the river's speech. Not all sorrow makes a sound, some just slip beneath the ground. Even what the angels think can sink like the fair that sang. No storm pulled it from the sky, just a stillness drifting by. Hope can drown without a plane, like a feather that sang. Had a talk with the mirror today. Didn't lie, but I looked away. Somewhere in the silence I heard all the words I never said, they burned. Didn't mean to let you slip, didn't think I'd ever miss me like this. This a letter I never sent to the kid I used to be. All the nights I played pretend, trying to be what they wanna see. I was drowning in the crowd with a smile they couldn't see through. If you read this now, hope you know I still need you. Got dreams with dust on their backs, boxes taped in rooms I never unpacked. Some love I gave too fast, some I never gave back. Don't gotta fix it all tonight, just learn to breathe and call it fight. If tomorrow don't show, at least I try, at least I wrote. This a letter I never sent, but I whisper it when I break. Ain't no shame in what I've been, some of us learn late. I was walking around this world like I didn't deserve to be here, but I wrote it down. Now I'm trying not to disappear.
That corner's torn in two, stained by rain and worn by dew. Lines once clear now barely stay, still I fold and walk my way. Mountains drawn in crooked aim, rivers lost in time's slow blame. Names erased by hands unknown, yet I follow though alone. This faded map still points me on, though every mark feels almost gone. No compass true, no guide inside, just faith that keeps me through the night. I've taken turns that led to dust, traded gold for quiet trust, but something in this path I take feels more than all the roads I fake. Some chase charts with perfect lines, but miss the cracks where meaning hides. Mine may fold and mine may tear, but every bend has brought me here. This faded map, though weathered thin, still holds the trail I carry. Those stars may dim and trails may shift, I walk with hope, my only gift.
Headlights cut through quiet fields where every turn secret yields. The radio hums a steady tune underneath the watching moon. Tires hum on gravel worn, memories etched where night is born. No final stop, no hurried race, just endless roads and open space. Long roads under open skies, carrying dreams that never die. The night's embrace, the wind's soft cry on country roads where moments fly. Long roads under open skies, carrying dreams that never die. The night's embrace, the wind's soft distant scents of pine and earth and past events. Each mile fades but leaves behind a gentle peace that's hard to find. So I keep driving through the dark, guided by a restless spark. Long road stretch beyond my eyes, forever neath these open skies. Long roads under open skies, carrying dreams that never die. The nights embrace, the wind soft cry on country roads where moments fly. Long roads under open skies, carrying dreams that never die. The nights embrace, the wind soft cry on country roads where moments fly.
Built this cabin years ago, faced the east to catch the glow. But something shifted in the frame. Now all it shows is just my name. No sunrise, no passing train, no children dancing in the rain. Just wooden fields and painted air, a window that looks nowhere. Used to lean and dream all day, now there's not a thing to say. Glass so clear it hides the glare from a window that face nowhere. Sometimes we build with hope so wide, but lose the world we meant to find. And silence stares like it still cares from windows that lead nowhere. Don't ask why I sit so still. It's not the glass, it's just the will. Some views you only can repair when you face what's not out there. Sometimes we build with hope so wide, but lose the world we meant to find. And silence stares like it still cares from windows that lead nowhere. Morning breaks with gentle sound, bell's clear voice across the ground, calling hearts from near and far, guiding like a faithful star. Fields awake beneath the chime, marking moments, marking time. Neighbors gather, stories blend. In that bell we find a friend. sigh echoes through the hills so wide, bringing hope in every ring, peace and grace that morning brings. When the world feels cold and wild, bell reminds the weary child that no matter where we roam, this sound will always lead us home. So let it ring clear and strong through the dusk and all day long, a steady voice, a sacred song that helps the weary carry on.
Found it floating on the stream, soft as silence, light as dream. Thought it'd ride the breeze like song, but somehow gravity felt wrong. Not all things meant to fly reach the comfort of the sky. Some were made to fall with grace and vanish in a stillborn place. You looked at me like I had wings, but I was never meant for higher things. Not every soul escapes the bank like that feather that sang. We don't all defy the pole. Some hearts wear a weight that's full, and even dreams that once felt right can fade beneath a softer fire. So let it go. Don't try to save what floats too gently for a wave. Some truths don't fly, they're frank, like a feather that sang.
Barbed wire holds the past in place. Rust and memory in its trace. Boot prints vanish in the grass. Some things built were never meant to last. Out beyond the cedar posts, truth walks quiet, hides like ghost. No more signs, no welcome gate, just open sky and hands of fate. Where the fence ends, stories bend. Truth begins where lines suspend. Maps can't mark what can't be claimed. Freedom's wild and never tamed. Hearts grow roots where no path sends. Out where the fence ends. No borders drawn in dust or clay can teach a soul where it should stay. Let the field decide the song. Some are right when they feel wrong. Where the fence ends, names don't bind. Only stars do chart the mind. Past the post, the stillness mends. Peace begins where the fence ends. I took a turn through gravel roads, chasing light that never slowed. Told myself don't waste your youth, but hurried feet outrun the truth. Skip the talks, the fights, the tears, dodge the pain in all those years. Thought if love comes with a cost, then shortcuts help you dodge what's lost. But the shortcut leads nowhere, just circles made of air. No roots take hold, no hearts get fed, just echoes of the things unsaid. I passed a girl who stood her ground. She grew slow, but she grew sound. And in her stillness I could see what Russian robbed away from me. The long way's hard, but holds your name. The short way's fast, but ends the same. If depth is what you're reaching for, you'll find it where you walked before. Now I walk the long, unpaved road with nothing left except my soul. And I don't mind the weight I bear, 'cause I know now the shortcut leads nowhere.
Hung across the attic chest, threadbare patches long at rest. Once it knew each mother's hand, now it folds but doesn't understand. Lace from gowns crimson square from autumn leaves. Names once whispered and it seemed now just fade like distant dreams. No one asked where each stitch grew, why the blue ones bled through. What once was love in cotton's glory is now a quilt that lost its story. Memory wears when no one's near, and warmth can vanish year by year. History sleeps in woven grace till time unthreads its quiet face. So if you see a fraying line, know it once held hands like mine. But nothing stays in faded glory, not even quilts that held a story. Got that rusted Ford out back, still hums good on a 2-lane track. Radio stuck on 92 toward 3. You always sang the harmony. Left your boots up in the cab, a red bandana still tied back. I fire her up from time to time. She runs rough, but man, she ran just fine. Some folks leave with slamming doors. You live memories and nothing more. No goodbyes, no warning signs, just silence when the stars align. Ran just fine, like you and me, till the road got long and we couldn't see. Past the late nights, past the fights, past the we'll be okay lies. Like that old truck we wore down slow, burned hot fast, no place to go. I still drive, but not your kind. Guess some things just ran just fine. Still got your jacket on the seat. You'd freeze but never turn the heat. Laughed when I cursed at the gauge. Called me soft, then turned the page. Now writing quiet tunes, talking to ghosts by the full moon. Gas runs low, but I don't mind. Feels like you're here and we ran just fine. Ain't all love meant to last. Some just live in the rear view glass. Ran just fine, you and me, like the wheels down 33, like the first sip, like the first kiss, fast and gone and hard to miss.
ticket cost more than I had saved, but I knew I had to make my way. 15 hours back by my side, window seat, quiet ride. Old denim packed with worn out hope, left some dreams back on that coast. Mama's voice still in my head said, come home, don't forget. Midnight towns I barely knew, rolling past like I used to do. Empty seat where you once sat, guess I ain't over that. I swore I'd chase a bigger life, but city noise don't feel quite right. Now I'm counting lines and thinking slow of things I should've let you know. The last bus home rolls quiet and slow through fields I swore I'd outgrow, but miles feel softer now somehow, with time and dust beneath me now. No need for words, I'll show I've changed. In porch light silence I'll explain. A worn out heart and calloused hands, still learning how to understand. The last bus home, don't ask me why, it just knows where a man can try to make things right with roots and rain, and maybe lose a little pain. Saw your face in that window glass, not real, just echoes from the past. Guess old roads don't let you lie, they just keep asking why. I got no speech, no grand return, just the lessons that I had to learn. If you're still there and if it's late, I'll be the one just at the gate. The last bus home, it runs real slow, but maybe that's the way to grow. Each mile a piece of something missed, each stop a reason to exist. No flowers bought, no lines rehearsed, just silent prayers and honest words. This time I ain't chasing skies, I'm chasing peace I left behind. The last bus home, it's almost there, and I'm just hoping someone cares. A porch light on, a door unlocked, and maybe love that never stopped. Yeah, 20 bucks and a half tank left, a Polaroid stuffed in my vest. She kissed my cheek, said don't be dumb, but we both knew where this was from. That porch light dimmer hands were cold, my boots were worn, my dreams too bold. Her daddy hated how I sang, but she still danced in the pouring rain. And I ain't got much but gas money and goodbyes, a beat-up truck and a voice that cracks sometimes, a back road prayer and a bar tab due, but I still choose that night with you. If the song fades out, I'll play it twice, 'cause some love ain't built for lights, just gas money and goodbyes. Radio cuts through the midnight air, that twangy hum like she was there. I see her ghost in exit signs, and every line that somehow rhymes. And I ain't got much but gas money and goodbyes, a beat-up truck and a voice that cracks sometimes, a back road prayer and a bar tab due, but I'd still choose that night with you.
If the song fades out, I'll play it twice, 'cause some love ain't built for lies. Just gas, money, and goodbye. Mama said boys like me don't win, but girl, I felt rich back then, with your hand hanging out that window frame, laughing like we'd never change. No, I ain't got much but gas, money, and goodbyes. A crooked smile and a lonesome lullaby. But if you're out there driving too, just know I'm still humming you. If this old dream runs out of miles, I'll still wear that memory like a smile. Just gas, money, and goodbyes.
Planks gone gray with battered years, nails bent back by frozen tears. Once held laughter, hay and foam, now just stands and meets the storm. Crows don't ask about the past, wind don't care what couldn't last. Doors still swing where youth was born, in the barn that faced the storm. Not all strength makes a sound, some just hold through shaking ground. Even broken beams conform to the barn that faced the storm. Skies to clear, never hid from thunder near. It just stood both bruised and worn, knowing peace could follow scorn. So when the clouds begin to form and daylight bends in and winds forlorn, remember grace is often torn like the barn that faced the storm.
Empty chairs, sit still where you once laughed. Your voice now gone, just a fading draft. Cold winds blow through this hollowed space. I search for you in every fleeting trace. Silent rooms hold memories, too sharp griefs await that binds my weary heart. Loss and grief, they carve me like a stone, aching voids where love once brightly shone. Though you're gone, your warmth still lingers near. In every tear I feel you reappear. This pain's a thread that ties me to your soul, carrying me through till I'm whole. Worn out boots you left leaves fall slow, like my heavy sighs, each one a moment where my spirit cries. Yet in the quiet I find you in the air. Your love's a ghost, forever staying there. Loss and grief, they carve me like a stone, aching voids where love once brightly shone. Though you're gone, your warmth still lingers near. In every tear I feel you reappear. This pain's a thread that ties me to your soul, carrying me through till I'm whole. Does the sky still hold you in its boundless blue? Do stars now carry all the light we knew? This sorrow's deep, but love won't let me drown. I'll hold you close till I lay my burdens down. Oh, does the sky still hold you in its boundless blue? Oh, do stars now carry all the light we knew? Empty chairs, sit still where you once laughed.
You left your jacket on the backseat, still smells like that cologne you stole. Ain't no goodbye on the driveway, just the hum of tires on the gravel road. You said don't wait up, it's better this way, but your eyes said something else. I laughed like I was fine with it, but I've been drinking by myself. Every light in this house still on, like maybe you'll pull back in. I rehearse what I'd say, but I know how that ends. You were gone before the silence hit the floor like broken glass. Ain't a word that could fix it, so I just let the moments pass. We ain't fall apart with fire, no slamming doors or screams, just a quiet kind of ending that kills harder than it seems. You took the long road out of here, left your ghost in every song. I still wear that pain like denim, faded but holding strong. Every time I try to move on, something pulls me back too soon, like a voice I can't unhear when the sky forgets the moon. And I ain't begging for your shadow, but I'd lie if I said I'm fine. 'Cause loving you was simple, but losing you rewrote time. Your coffee mug still sitting by the sink, chipped on the side. Funny how the smallest things feel the biggest when you hide. I drive past that corner store where we dance in parking lots. Now I'm slow rolling through memories, trying not to miss you tonight. I swore I'd never be that guy, waiting on a ghost to call. But here I am in your t-shirt, like nothing's changed at all. Down that old dog road, where the crickets talk at night, I still sit on that same hood, staring up at porch light. Your boots left the scuff on the dash, I still trace it when I'm low. Ain't about missing you now, it's the things I'll never know. Would you stay if I asked right? Will we still fight over songs? Did you hate that old red Chevy, or just how long I held on? Now the breeze brings your voice back, like the static on FM. ain't just echoes that I'm hearing. It's the pieces of back when. So if you ever drive through and that gravel starts to hum, I'll be sitting by that fence post where we started, where we're from.
Years of flow, now still and dry where nothing grows. Once heard the songs beneath the stream, now sleeps without a single dream. No longer shaped by currents pull, no whispers through its hollow skull. Forgot the flood that gave it grace, just clings to dust out of place. It used to move, it used to shine, it used to feel the hands of time. But somewhere grief began to sliver in the stone that lost the river. Not all forget with pain or pride. Some just dry out deep inside. And even truth, when left too long, can turn to silence in a song. So if you find yourself grown cold, like something that no hands could hold, remember where you once would shiver, like the stone that knew the I sit down, look into your eyes, and all more is from his gust to your heart where it convert. It used to move, it used to shine, used to feel the hands of time. But somewhere grief began to sliver in the stone that lost the river. So if you find yourself grown cold, like something that no hands could hold, remember where you once would shiver, like the stone that knew the river. That knew the river.
No stone was tossed, no thunder cried, just air disturbed the wide wide. A weightless drift, a silent ache, the feather that unstitched the lake. No ripple meant to carve the shore, but still it reached the cabin door. A single fall so soft, so late, yet cracked the calm it once could sate. Some wounds don't bleed, they quietly break. No scream, no fight, no grand mistake, just stillness bent for sorrow's sake. From the feather that sank the lake. The surface healed, or so it seemed.
but nothing is the way it dreamed. Where once reflections dared to wake, now only silence dares to shake. Some wounds don't cleave, they quietly break. No scream, no fight, no grand mistake, just stillness bent for sorrow's sake. From the feather that sank the So when you feel what doesn't show, that's where the deepest currents flow. It wasn't thunderstorm or quake, just the feather that sank the lake. The lake. Oh.
Round and round, the seats go by. Clouds up close, then gravel sky. No whistle blows, no curtain drops, just motion tied in endless knots. Each view returns, yet feels askew. Same old moon, but tinted blue. A cycle built from half-meant words and silence spinning in reverse. No end, no start, just creak and glide. Hope and loss sit side by side. You smile again, then let it flop on the wheel that won't ever stop. Some leave their seat
Just move slow across the floor. Light folds quiet behind the door. No ticking hand, no need to race. Only stillness stitched to space. Books stay open to the same page. Chairs lean back untouched by age. A coat still hangs without a name, waiting without pride or shame. This is where the moment stays, not chased by dawn or pushed by days. The world can spin and skies can fall, but nothing shifts inside these walls. No calendar, no measured breath, only the hum that lives beneath. Not held by laws, nor shaped by game. It simply knows what can remain. Nails in wood, remember weight. Even if the hands are late, the silence doesn't feel like lack, just something choosing not to track. Outside the voices change their tone, but in this space you're not alone. Not haunted, just allowed to be unwritten, but still memory. This is where the moment stays, free from clocks and counting ways. No past to chase, no next to me, just presence under patient feet.
You showed up in that old white tee, the one I said made you look free. Hair tied back like the old days, but I ain't felt that way, not in a while. You laugh like you forgot the fights, tried to turn wrong into right, but every word hit 2 years late, and I ain't got that kind of faith. You said I miss this town, miss you too, but baby I've changed more than you knew. You kissed me like nothing broke, but it didn't light, it didn't smoke. No fire left, just cold wind blowing. I smiled but I wasn't holding that version of you I used to crave. You came back, but it didn't hit the same. We sat on my porch in quiet words, talk about life like we weren't hurt, but every glance felt dressed in dust, like trying to fake a kind of trust. You asked if I still drive out west. I said, nah, I ain't chased much since. Truth is I don't race no more, I just park where it hurts less. You said I still wear your ring sometimes. I said I stopped waiting back at line 1. You kissed me like nothing broke, but it didn't light, it didn't smoke. No fire left, just cold wind blowing. I smiled but I wasn't holding that version of you I used to crave. You came back, but it didn't hit the same. Maybe love don't circle right, maybe some hearts just lose the fight, and yours showed up in yesterday's frame, but mine ain't hanging it the same. You kissed me like nothing broke, but
rusty frame, faded paint, rolling slow without complaint. Windows down, breeze flows in, a faithful friend through thick and thin. Tires kick dust on dirt and stone, paths I've known since I was grown. Engine hums a steady song, takes me back where I belong. Old truck on the country road, carrying stories never told. Through the hills and open plains, in that truck I'm whole again. Sunset paints the sky with fire, memories in the rearview tire. Though the years have come and gone, that old truck keeps rolling on. So here's to roads that never end, and that old truck, my lifelong friend. With every mile and every load, I find my heart along that road.
He walks out at break of day, dusting off that worn-out bay. The saddle's cracked, the leather thin, but he won't trade where she's been. She used to ride through open land, rain or shine, reins in her hand. He'd wait by the wooden post, watching her fade like morning's ghost. The saddle he still keeps, though time has climbed those steeps. Rest there by the stable wall, quiet proof she meant it all. Never says a bitter word, her name's not one you'll often heard. But every stitch and buckle bend holds the weight of where she went. Neighbors said to let it go, buy a new one, mend the flow. But hearts don't work like broken reins, some things stay to ease the strain. The saddle he still keeps, through years and silent sleeps. The hooves no longer touch the clay,
he won't let that saddle stray. No letters left, no vows to read, just a seat that knew her speed. And every dawn he gently sweeps the saddle he still keeps.
Dust on the dash, moonlight in the trees. Tires hum low like an old memory. Turned off the highway, took the long way back. Ain't been down here since things went black. That old Texaco still flickers and shakes. Same dog barking past Miller's Lake. Your porch light's gone, but I still slowed down like I half expect you still hang round. Thought time would fade what we used to be, but damn, this road still talks to me. It hums your name in the gravel wind like I just lost you yesterday again. Now it's back roads and ghosts in my rearview mirror. Old songs and silence I wish you could hear. You were the fire in a two-lane town, and I was the fool who burned it down. I chased the smoke like it might lead home, but all I find is fields and phone poles. Ain't no map for where regrets go, just these lines that I follow slow. I passed the diner where you work nights, windows still glowing that same yellow light. I should have stopped, I should have turned, but all I do now is crash and learn. Heard you married some guy from Baton Rouge. Guess he gave you all I couldn't prove. Still I roll down the window and breathe this ghost town air you left with me. Yeah, it's back roads and ghosts, and that old love tune still plays in my chest when I stare at the moon. You were the heat that I couldn't hold. Now it's just echoes and worn out roads. So I hum your name like a backbeat line as AM fades into county signs. There's no goodbye I'll ever know like this one I take alone.
I burned the bridge, watched it fall. Kept on walking like I felt nothing at all. But the nights got long and I found the silence was louder than sound. Didn't ask for grace, but I need it now. Would you let me back? Show me how. If you got a light still burning for a heart that's finally learning, I'll walk barefoot through the blame, through the cold, through the shame. I ain't asking for the same, just a spark, just my name. Back in your prayers, back in your sky, back to the fire I left behind. porch light still dim, like you knew someday I'd come back again. But words don't fix what broke clean, so I brought truth, not a dream. It's not about me anymore. Just say the word, I'll leave or restore. But if there's room in that heart, let me start. If you got a light still burning for a soul that's done returning, I'll sit quiet, I'll stay low, just to feel that little glow. Ain't begging for the past, just a present I can grasp. Back in your grace, back in your mind, back to the fire I left behind.
Old planks creak beneath my feet, where river bends and memories meet. Sunlight dances on water's face, a quiet, sacred kind of place. We'd race across with hearts so light, laugh till stars replace the night. That wooden bridge held all our dreams, more than just boards and nails, it seems. Wooden bridge over the little stream, holding fast to every dream. Though years have passed and time moves on, that place remains where we belong. Now I walk alone in twilight's glow, watching ripples softly flow. The bridge may age, but memories stay, a part of me that won't fade away. So here's to the bridge, warm and true, a piece of home I carry through, where laughter lived and silence spoke, in every step a gentle hope. Wooden bridge over the little stream, holding fast to every dream. Though years have passed and time moves on, that place remains where we belong. That place remains where we belong.
You came like autumn through my chest, turning green to golden rest. Leaves fell quiet on my skin, and I let the stillness pull me in. You didn't shout, you didn't warn, you
You just arrived like you were born to teach me how to sit with pain, like windows leaning into rain. You were the season I stayed, didn't run, didn't pray you'd fade, just brewed my coffee, made my bed, let your silence fill my head. No use asking why you came, you're just part of life's soft flame. You weren't love, you weren't hate, just the season I stayed. Some nights you whispered through the walls, wore my dreams like overalls. You didn't break, but you unstitched the quiet places I had missed. I didn't bloom, I didn't die, just sat beneath your overcast sky. Read old books, let time slow down, breathed in every shade of brown. You were the season I stayed, didn't beg, didn't ask you to trade. You folded months into my soul, wrapped me up, made me whole. I didn't try to feel okay, I just learned to feel that way. You weren't joy, you weren't afraid, just the season I stayed. You left like mist, no goodbye, no final kiss. But I was different when you'd gone, a little softer, a little strong. You were the season I stayed, and I'm grateful for the ache, for every gray that taught me blue, for all the nights I sat with you. Some seasons pass and some remain, but you left peace beneath the pain. You weren't forever, just the weight of the season I stayed.
We used to ride till the gas ran dry, 2 cups of Joe and a borrowed sky, talking about dreams on the hood of my Ford. Didn't need much, just wanted more. Ain't no money, but we felt rich. Every kiss lit like a light switch. We got lost just chasing wind, and found ourselves right back again. Good days ain't gone, they're just on hold, like a summer breeze you can't quite fold. It's in the laugh, in the way she swayed, in a song we still don't know how to play. We're older now, but hearts still wrong. Good days ain't gone, they're coming home. Found a pic from 09 in my drawer. We were barefoot dancing on the floor. No plans, just hands in a sunset slow. Didn't say love, but we both know maybe time don't treat us kind, but these memories still rewind. Every beat still hits just right.